You are listening to the Kentucky X-Files Season 3 with your hosts Dennis Mays, Tyler Stewart, and Josh Gibbs. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also visit us at www.kyxfiles.com. And now, on to our show.
Roll tape there, roll on 2 here, start recording. Recording is armed and dangerous.
All right.
Just kind of, we didn't really, Tyler's not here.
Yeah, we're unsupervised.
Huh. How the hell do we start this thing?
I don't know. We've been here. Well, this is our 3rd season, and we have yet to have to start it up.
Yeah,
without him.
Never had to do this part of the. Okay, do we just wait? Just wait for him.
I think we should have somebody fill in for him.
Stunt double.
Stunt double.
I got it. Okay, here we go. I think I actually have a recording too. Okay, you guys out there listening and watching, you guys listening aren't going to see the stunt double.
No, but you should. You should go watch it.
You should watch it because okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the stunt double, and he's probably not going to say much, but okay, so we'll put him right here, and there he is. There he is. Looks, I mean, that's identical to Tyler, really.
I mean, I'm convinced it's Tyler.
It's kind of like a Jason Momoa with Tyler's face on it. Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. And then I have a recording here of Tyler introing it, so you just want to do that?
Let's just do that.
Okay, I'll just hit it. Here we go.
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
Ah!
Yeah,
look at that.
loud and clear.
Look at that. It's like he's still here.
Yeah.
It's like he's here. I'm leaving that up.
That's good.
That's staying up.
I'm not sure which side he's on for me. He's over here.
Yeah, he's over there for you. So,
so thanks for answering us, Tyler.
Yeah. Tyler, looking great, man.
Man.
Funny story. And I imagine the tattoo artist is probably not going to appreciate this, but we wanted to get Tyler on video while he was at the tattoo parlor getting a big old cool tattoo, which we'll force him to show you guys on the next one. And we asked if he could be on, while he's doing the tattoo, and they said no. They didn't want to be recorded. So, okay. And I don't know the name of the place, and they're kind of lucky because I would probably talk some shit right now, but whatever. That's okay.
Right. It was my response when he said no. I said, well, no plug for him.
Yeah, no plug for them guys. We wanted, they could have been chiming in and talking with us and having a good time and whatever.
Right. Now, okay, so if you are a Northern Kentucky area tattooist, if you have a good studio, we're not talking like garage tattoo guys, like a studio, and you want to be on the show tattooing one of us, reach out. Maybe we can work out a deal.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do some plugs. We could.
I'm ready for some more ink,
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we got a stunt double of Tyler here filling in. He's not gonna talk much, obviously, because we haven't got that far in our technology yet.
Yeah.
But we'll work on it.
He can repeat the first thing over and over again.
Hey, next time let's have Tyler say some multiple different lines that we can record and have on hand so that he can chime in via AI.
I like it.
But man, what a week. This has been crazy, dude. Right before we
crazy isn't the word. Yeah.
It is. It's insane. You were telling me about some of this stuff. I'm getting random messages from people about the same stuff, and I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is going on?
Right. Yeah. So the Chinese spy balloon thing, that was, everybody knew about that. That came along. And then there was 3 unidentified flying objects shot down over North American airspace.
Yes.
And all of this is going on.
Yes.
While there is basically Chernobyl 2 happening.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
What's the official tally on the balloons now? Isn't it like 7?
I'm not sure.
I heard it was getting up there, and it's all happening in the space of a couple weeks, and they're like, yeah, it's nothing.
So some of the stuff that I've seen, like I've been trying to find pictures of the one that was shot down in Alaska, and there are some photographs online, but I'm not sure if it's real or if somebody stole something from a movie somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looks like an Airstream trailer.
Okay.
So that to me is not a balloon.
Right.
And I wish I could find the pictures, because honestly, I didn't even know about it until somebody at work mentioned that it looked like an Airstream trailer with the wheels knocked off. So I started looking, and I did find some pictures. I guess they were like TikTok stitches or whatever. So there's like some goober's face in the corner pointing to this,
Yeah.
Which I don't want. I want, hey, give me the original one,
I love that too. Like that's the extent of creativity nowadays is.
Wait.
Yeah.
We're pointing at Tyler.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's ask him. Let's ask him what he thinks about all this. Tyler, Robot Tyler, what do you think about this?
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
Okay.
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
Jesus, I think he's.
I think he's broke.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well.
If you timed it right, we could have him just say welcome.
Yeah.
Like, thanks, Tyler. Welcome.
Yeah. Dude, that would be really hard. This audio file is like that big.
Yeah.
Like it's like.
Yeah, I don't think you can crop it tight enough.
Yeah, he really sent us the just the meat and taters of it. Like that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least we know he might be limited in his responses, but at least we know he can chime in every now and again on this episode,
I'm going to send you the image of the one that was seen over Dead Horse before it was shot down.
Okay.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not a hot dog?
That looks like someone shot a hot dog into the air. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one.
So that's actual photo, because I found like 6 more of it just like it.
Right. I'm going to share this with the audience so they can see our hot dog.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one would be the Dead Horse. Is that the one that happened in Canada?
I got to put this out of the way so that they can
still see Tyler.
So I got it kind of in front of Tyler's stunt double, but down a little bit so that you can still see him and the UFO.
Okay. Just let's not get it too close.
Yeah. It's fine. Should be fine.
Yeah. We'll get demonetized for NSFW.
Okay, you're right. I'll move it. Okay, it's down there. I'll put it right there, guys. So YouTube's going to be like, there, we got him.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know what to think about that. It does. It looks like someone tossed a hot dog to their dog and snapped a perfect picture of it.
Right. Like with a Polaroid. Yeah. Or like a camera from 1963.
Clink, clink. Click.
Yeah.
You ever notice them old cameras? I used to have a couple of those old Nikons they literally sounded like you were dry firing a rifle when you took a picture. It was like clank. Yes. Yeah. And then you're like, it's a 50-50 whether you actually got the shot you were looking for.
I am not finding the pictures that I found the other day, and I'm a little upset by that, and it's starting to make me wonder if they weren't real and weren't supposed to be out.
Yeah. Because I only imagine the government being like, these guys have a picture of our hot dog. We're going to have to go after them and their families.
Right.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. The balloon thing and the UFO talk, especially I like to get on to Above Top Secret a lot. And I'm not, I don't really post or anything, but I've been lurking I'm embarrassed to say, the better part of the last 18 years, I've been lurking on this website. So huge shout out to AboveTopSecret.com because you guys have been keeping me entertained for quite a long time. But as soon as any of this shit happens, they're all over it. I mean, they're like a group of dogs waiting for that hot dog to land.
Right.
And they're on it.
Why
happens.
Does it look like a hot dog?
I don't know. Something messed up happens anywhere in the world. It's 13 seconds later, there's 15 posts about it on Above Top Secret. I don't know how they're able to get this information so fast, but they are.
Right. So I think I found the picture, but I'm thinking that it's Star Wars. I'm going to send it to you because obviously I'm not up on my Star Wars. And if it is, don't bother posting it because there's no sense spreading misinformation.
All right. A fan of ours, Mr. Steve Isaac's wife, she actually has followed along to our shows, and every time we say we're going to throw this up on our Facebook and we haven't, she's keeping a tally, and I've been reminded of this. We're working on it. We're getting better at it, right?
Well, the hard part is getting it from the Discord chat into Facebook.
Yeah, and then we always forget. We're busy
Well,
guys
it's because it's last minute. This is why you should watch the YouTube show.
Yeah, because you can look at it at real time, sort of.
Yeah.
Right.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, as we're seeing it, but
what do you think, Tyler? Tyler, you got anything to add?
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
I really wish we had a different soundbite of his.
I know, me too. But he's a man of very little words tonight. That's all he's going to say. So,
right?
He's going to regret ever sending us that, or that his picture was available to us specifically to Josh because Josh is a fiend and he's perfect. Yep.
I made a great Photoshop.
That was a wonderful job. I think I can't when I first look at it, I couldn't even tell it wasn't Jason Momoa, and I couldn't tell it wasn't Tyler. that's Tyler Momoa right there.
Yeah, that's it. It's only a splice of the two. It's neither, and it is both at the same time.
Yeah,
it is an enigma.
Tyler had this whole plan one time because we kept teasing him that he looked like Jason Momoa's cousin, and he was going to reenact all these Jason Momoa moments. But, Jason Momoa has a huge budget, and we don't. So, you see Aquaman come out of the water. So we were going to give Tyler, a little kiddie pool and let him just come out of it, like Aqua Guy's cousin. So you guys out there, comment if you want to see that. We'll make that happen this summer. Tyler's going to be so happy.
Right. That'd be great.
Sorry. I derailed us. I'm sorry. I'm
Speaking of derailments.
Did you guys see that? We don't even know how we're doing it now.
Right.
That's how good we're getting.
This shit in East Palestine is absolutely nuts.
Yep.
And, okay, so I've been trying to find, I read something somewhere, and I don't know if I can find it again, that apparently the town voted against something that would have prevented a derailment involving the trains, but I'm not sure what it was. And I don't know if that's true because I'm at the mercy of the internet, and
yeah,
you know how that goes.
There's this train derailment thing, though. It's dangerously touching into some conspiracy territories. There's been more than a dozen train derailments just this year already, and if you're not keeping up with your calendar, we're not very far into this year yet. It's February.
Right.
And there's been 12. Not just in Ohio, all over the place, okay? It says here more than a dozen in the USA. this year. All right. Now, why? Okay, last year, not so bad. We were pretty good on the train staying on the rails front. This year, yeah. What do we got here? The latest fiery crash in Ohio was the latest of more than a dozen train derailments reported in the USA this year, and we're only 1.5 months in. Another wreck on January 19th also occurred in Ohio, with several train cars stretching over miles derailing between the towns of Trenway and Adams Mill, according to Newsweek.com. Like I said, I think we're getting into some conspiracy territories here, which,
Right.
hey, that's the next file. That's covered. I'm interested. I don't know what's going on with this, but it sure seems like a lot of weird shit lately. We got spy balloons everywhere. We got train derailments everywhere, and this one in Ohio it's the mother of all of them right now.
Right. Yeah, because of the toxic phenyl chloride, right?
Yeah. I got a buddy here. My buddy Steve, who's a new listener to the show, sends me a text that said, "My military buddies are reporting that the airspace battle is just a distraction, saying that the real emergency is that this train wreck in Ohio could be a modern version of Chernobyl."
Right.
That's pretty wild. And he sent me a few links here to kind of. We got one, another UFO. I'm going to air quote it because I don't know why. And it was Sunday afternoon, the Lake Michigan UFO that was shot down. And they missed it with the first shot. So we're going to want to work on that. Apparently, these spy balloons are quick.
Right. That one, too, the first Chinese spy balloon, I did find out, actually had like steering capabilities.
Really?
Yeah, propellers on it. Yeah, they were steering it.
How fast do you think this thing could move, though? I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
That was the thing that kept getting me, is like, how fast is this thing? Because they're scrambling like jets, like fighter jets, to go take them out. I'm like, I think a slingshot would do it, wouldn't it? I mean,
if you could get it high enough. Wasn't it at like 40,000 feet or something crazy?
That's right. Yeah, it was way up there.
It was above commercial jets' service ceilings.
Over in China, reported on February 12th, just a few days ago, the Chinese media literally reported that there was an unidentified flying object over China. So, like... Okay. Maybe it was one of their balloons. I don't know. Maybe we sent a balloon. Maybe our balloon looked like a NASCAR.
We're the Budweiser blimp.
Yeah, that's right. Send the Budweiser blimp over there.
Mm-hmm.
I work for Budweiser, so I got skin in that game. Like, it would make me proud a little bit. Like, yeah. One shot down over Alaska, February 20th. Sorry, I read that wrong. 10th, February 10th. Trains and UFOs. Wasn't there a story of UFOs attacking a train or something? Or what was that all about? Didn't we talk about this a little bit weeks ago?
Yeah, it wasn't at CSX. And I want to say it was, towards Louisville, maybe. I can't remember. I found the story on a website, and then somebody wrote in on our live that they knew people involved in it.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like January 14th, 2002, Paintsville, Kentucky, UFO and train collision.
That's what it was, Paintsville.
So what's on the trains that the UFOs are worried about?
Right.
Maybe there's something on there. Maybe we figured out something they don't want us to know. This is pretty wild, man. It's crazy. You guys out there watching or listening to this, if you're not paying attention to all this stuff, it's absolutely insane. I've never been a huge conspiracy person. I've always been of the mind of, I know there's shit going on, but I've never felt the need to chime in on it. I'm like, you know what? Other people are working on it. I'm just going to watch it unfold.
Yeah.
But man, when you really start to like look at this stuff, a pattern starts to form, and then I can't really help myself after that. You know what I mean?
Right.
It just starts to happen, and it's like, dude, all these train derailments, the balloon thing going on, what the hell is going on out there? I really hope somebody chimes in on this one and sends a message to www.kyxfiles.com or our Facebook or our email, encounters@kyxfiles.com. Guys, see how good at that we are now? Like it's ridiculous.
Pros.
It's just pros.
Absolute pros.
Just pros. You know? It's no wonder that they want to pay us the big bucks to do this show now. I made that up. I'm sorry. You guys, you deserve better than that. Nobody's paying us big bucks.
I wish they were.
I wish they were, because man, it'd be fun.
It took me like 4 months to get a dog picture.
Right? Yeah, it's pretty wild. There's all kinds of them on here. U.S. shoots down. Oh, I think I read that one already. The car-sized flying object over Alaska. I think we fleshed that one out last episode, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty wild. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I can't find an article anywhere about where the town voted against something. So I'm going to go ahead and redact all of that, and in case we come across something. But apparently rail workers were warning that this was going to happen.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm trying to read this article here. It's antiquated regulations and corporate malpractice is what they're blaming.
Gotcha.
Which makes sense, because how often do things go absolute shit when the people above don't listen to the people that actually do the work?
It's crazy. I'm actually watching. I can't share this out there, but you guys out there, you can go to nbcnews.com and you can look at the videos of it. I'm literally seeing the devastation of this derailment in Ohio, and there's actual footage of some of the streams, and there's dead fish just washing up to the bank.
Right.
By the droves. I mean, this is nuts.
So my question is this all happened right next to the Ohio River in East Palestine?
Yeah.
Right? And the Ohio River flows west.
Yes.
Right? So it goes south to roughly Maysville area and then starts flowing west.
Yes.
How many people are going to be affected by this? If that water is contaminated, it dumps right into the Mississippi.
Yeah, I know they're saying that they're testing, and I just want you to know out there how much discipline it took me not to make an Ohio River joke just now. They're saying that they've been testing the waters every so often to make sure, and they're saying we're all clear right now. You believe them, don't you?
Right.
I mean,
ask Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
About.
Yeah, I bet you Flint's going to stay off of the media for a while after this, just because nobody wants him to tell, like, hey, here's what's going to happen.
Yeah. I'm like, I think I'm going to actively try to light my faucet on fire every time I want to make coffee. Just run the water and hit with a little flame. Make sure it doesn't.
23 hours ago, the Ohio, the officials in the Ohio town that was hit by the train crash, the officials were telling residents to only drink bottled water.
Right.
You know, there you go.
What about showers?
Don't shower. Don't do it.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I get it. Like, the fish breathe through the water, so they're ingesting it regardless.
Right.
But couldn't there be some sort of lasting effect that way by just bathing in it?
I don't know, man. You would think, I mean, what are they going to do after this? You know what I mean? What is the next step forward?
Right.
The Ohio River has been subjected to all kinds of terrible shit. And we just kind of keep trucking along. But everybody, you ask anybody, like, hey, man, did you go swimming in the river? Nope.
Nope.
Did you ever just grab a big old, like, double handful of that water and just splash it on your face? No. You won't even wash your car with it.
Right.
You know, take the paint right off.
I was going to say, if you like your paint job, yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know anybody that goes fishing in the Ohio River to keep them.
No. Now, I've read that you can eat one a month. One a month. Think about that. People used to catch fish out of that river every day to survive, you know, long time ago. Now, one a month should be just enough to keep you alive.
Right.
That's not from sustenance. That's, you know, so you don't eat too much of something in there that's going to hurt you. What is it? High levels of mercury?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what kind of mercury we're looking at here. Oh, know what? You know, we've been downgraded. I want to take that back. It says that we are, sport fish are down to 1 meal per week. You should be able to survive that. Yeah.
1 fish a week.
1 fish a week, and you should be
good. Let that sink in.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know if I'd even risk that 1 fish, you know? I might just...
What the fuck? Pardon my French, but I'm pulling this headline up. 10 hours ago, 41 cows randomly dropped dead in Colorado.
What?
Yeah, this is breaking from 10 hours ago. This is on Newsweek. This isn't on like The Sun or anything like that.
Okay.
41 cows randomly dropped dead in Colorado.
Okay, let's dig in. What would kill 41 cows randomly?
All right, so I'm going to read directly from the article here and try not to paraphrase too much, but yeah, what it is what it is. They were discovered near the town of Meeker in Colorado. This was October, apparently. Okay, but this is a new article on it. October of 2022. Officials from Colorado Parks and Wildlife said that in November, after 41 cows were found dead, they could not confirm the cause. Some cattle, but not all, appeared to have injuries linked to wolves, officials said. However, no wolves have been detected in the surrounding areas, and some cattle have no injuries at all.
So they just fell over.
Some of them were attacked by wolves that don't exist, and some of them just fell over dead from shock.
Okay, so over on express.co.uk, it says that dozens of the cows could have all caught the same lethal virus. But there's no evidence of bites. There's no evidence of predation whatsoever. Wow.
But some of them had injuries that were likened to canines. So did they have canine-induced injuries or not?
All I'm saying is we can't say this too loud because old Vic will be all over this. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That's scary.
Yeah, that sounds like the dog man.
Yeah. That's
41 cows.
Wow. So, yeah.
Closest thing I got here is cases of anthrax in 2012, 75 head of cattle. But
oh my God. This it keeps getting better. All right.
Okay.
So apparently, we have bird drones.
What, like real ones?
Yep. Scientists turn dead birds into ghoulish drones that can actually fly. This is on Futurism. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's going to be some people that listened to us a while back that are going to be like, I know it.
Yeah, there's a video of it. Yeah.
Wow.
These
Stuffed.
are
Okay.
pigeons, pheasants, hummingbirds, and crows.
I see what they did here. Okay, so my first mental image was like this dead, creature like trying to like fly around looking for Tyler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm seeing they stuffed them and they like built them into
Yeah, they're taxidermied birds
Okay.
that are drones.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's still wow.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be an interesting news. This is really shaping up to be some interesting news.
Wow, I'm gonna go ahead and show a picture of this to the folks watching because this is just too good. You have to see this. Look at this. I'm gonna put this right there in front of Tyler Momoa so you can see it. Look at that. That is a stuffed bird drone, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Huh? Like, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, wait till stuffed people drones start showing up, huh?
I think they're all driving on 75 right now.
Yeah. Bionic bird drones. Wow.
Okay, what do we got here?
This is crazy. This is going to be an interesting year, put it that way.
Yeah. I'm perusing through a CNN report about there being an unidentified object in a conflict zone. I'm seeing if they actually have anything. Well, they showed the Tic Tac. They show the Nimitz. All right, what do we got here? Oh, interesting. I have a blackish, silverish thing that's sort of a rounded triangle. I'm going to send this link over and go to roughly 140, Denny.
Okay.
Copy. Paste.
Let's check this out.
Yeah, CNN Business. It's the top video when you get there. You can see it, the thumbnail there. It's pretty wild.
All right. So you said over to 40?
140. Yeah, hit it right around 140. 130. Okay, 131.
Okay.
It should start. Okay.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is interesting.
And the video below it is not any better. Wow.
What the hell?
Yeah, that spiraling UFO thing they got going on there, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
This is all just news headlines that I'm pulling directly off of Microsoft Bing, and the my feed. These are all the things that are just,
Yeah. That's interesting.
Kentucky woman claims she caught Bigfoot dumpster diving outside her home.
Not the first time I've heard that one.
I bet it's the first time you've seen one that looks like this, though. I'm a little worried about.
It's some dude, isn't it? It's a dude.
I'm a little worried about Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot's on that shit.
All right, let's check him out. Let's see what he looks like. Is that him? Is that? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Is there a video to this? Really?
I don't know. This is a real. Oh yeah, there is. Okay.
Okay. Let's.
It's a TikTok video.
Uh-oh.
I'm not loading. Are you loading?
No, it's not loading for me either. Another headline just popped up for me that I think is really.
Oh, okay. I got some weird shit going on with the screen. All right.
I got a headline here that's I really feel like this deserves an honorable mention if I can get it to load. I'm going to send this to you so that we don't forget this, because if this headline isn't newsworthy, then I don't know what it is.
I'm actually looking at that right now.
Are you really? Okay. So out
Yeah.
there, what we just saw pop up here says, and I quote, okay, and this is MSN, great white shark bites the head off of a diver in an extremely rare type of fatal shark attack, because sharks don't ever bite things in half. It is unfortunate that the diver lost his life, but it's a great white shark. I mean, it's like,
Right.
Hey man, they don't want to attack you. They're more afraid of you than you are them. Doubtful.
Usually like, what is it? They do the investigatory bites. That's more than an investigatory. That's
he was making sure it was that guy's head.
Yeah.
He wanted to be absolutely sure. A 19-foot great white shark is enough for me to not get in the water.
Yeah.
It's enough for me to not get in my own pool.
Right.
19-foot great white. Dude, come on. Yeah. I mean, it sucks. Like I said, I'm making light of it. Like, yeah, it does suck. And I hate that somebody lost their life. But seriously, it's a great white shark. It is a evolutionary perfection. Killing machine.
Right.
They haven't evolved much. Yeah.
One job.
Yeah. His job is to make things not there anymore. He's super good at it. Just super, super good at it. Let's see what Tyler, Robo Tyler has to say here. Let's ask him. Hey Tyler, what do you think about the 19-foot great white shark? Would you get in the water with him?
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
Okay, yeah. He's right.
Man, a few words.
He's right. I think he's right. Welcome back, great white sharks. Okay.
So I found another article that confirms what you said earlier about how they actually missed the first shot.
Really?
Over the Chinese spy balloon. And for people that may not have listened to the last episode, it's not like when you miss with a 9mm and you're out 15 cents. So that's a $400,000 fuck up.
I don't want to be the guy that says it, but it's a balloon. You missed a balloon.
Right.
You missed a balloon.
Evasive maneuvers.
With a seriously expensive rubber band. You missed. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
they'll probably be like, that balloon was going like 40,000 miles per hour.
There is a picture floating around of F-22s with thumbtacks under the wings.
I've seen that. Yeah.
And I do really appreciate that. But now I'm starting to think that maybe that would have been...
That might have been better.
Like, if we're going to be dealing with balloons, why don't we have a weapon that can just take something like that out?
Yeah.
That doesn't cost $400,000. Like, maybe if we mounted them into the wings or into the nose, and like maybe the guy could just pull a trigger and it would shoot a much smaller projectile, but maybe more of them.
A bird drone.
Like a bird drone?
You shoot a bird drone at it and pop it.
Or maybe 50 cal machine gun? Just spitballing here.
That would be more entertaining.
There's another one. Spitballs.
Yeah.
They could have used spitballs.
Spitballs. Got that sucker right out of there.
Right? Just like reach out of the jet and just grab it and go and just stick it to the side of the plane. And for those of you listening on the podcast platforms, I made the motion where you rub the balloon on your head.
They land. They got the balloon stuck to the plane. I got it. Don't worry about it.
It's like a wall walker just slowly rolling back the plane.
And then it like slowly unsticks and starts rolling off the aircraft carrier. They're all chasing it. Shit, grab it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. What a crazy world we live in nowadays.
God, dude. It's I said this to somebody I was talking to the other day, and I forget who it was, but I'm really starting, and I know I've said this in the past, but I'm really starting to have trouble deciphering between actual news articles and The Onion.
Yeah.
I
bet The Onion's getting pissed.
Right. They're like, hey, this is our turf.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Reality. This is mine. Do your thing.
I'm like, hey, you know what? I want to issue a blanket statement here. Onion, the world, rest of you listeners out there, and, listening to this show, all we're trying to do is just look at some weird news on a, pretty average 73-degree February day.
Yeah, it's
the world is changing.
Yeah.
Around us every day, and I don't know what to say. It's one of them things where you're like, you got UFO sightings left and right, Bigfoot's getting into people's garbage, you got trains that are going off the rails. It's insanity. It's just insanity, and this is the world we live in.
We had tons of chickens die, we had tons of cows die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Price of eggs has gone through the roof.
And I don't believe we've gotten any information on the other things that were shot down that weren't the Chinese spy balloon.
Yeah.
Why haven't we been told about what the hell those are yet?
You remember, what was it, last episode we were talking about the Russians actually had one of these balloons float around over their space?
Somebody told me Argentina had one too.
Yeah. They said it. I loved what Russia said, though. They didn't know who it belonged to. They deemed it a threat, and they liquidated it.
Yeah.
I was like, to the point,
Yeah. I mean,
who knows? I don't know. This is pretty wild. This world is getting stranger and stranger every day, and it's just trying to keep up.
Yeah.
We used to pride ourselves into going through all the crazy shit and kind of, sifting it for you guys. And now,
yeah, I remember being like, oh man, how in the hell am I going to come up with another midweek mystery?
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh man, how do I fit 4 UFOs being shot down in a train derailment and then 40 cows dying all in one episode?
A month and a half, more than a dozen trains. Does that not seem weird to you? Like, that's weird to me. That just seems like there's a point where it's like, hey, this train derailed, and then maybe in the same state, another one, and it's like, okay, so that maybe there's some train track issues, maybe there's some engineering stuff that maybe it might have fell behind. Funding could have been cut, anything could have happened. We're technically recovering from, a little bit of an emergency over the last couple of years. But this many in a month and a half, the little tiny Alex Jones on my shoulder is sitting there just yelling about frogs, and I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should listen to him or not.
Right.
They're derailing the frogs' trains. Well, his veins are popping out of his forehead,
Right.
I don't know. Is there anything good happening? Is there anything good in the news?
I'm so focused on all the insanity that I didn't even look.
Yeah. My feed doesn't show me anything good. We got to find something good. There's got to be some positive here. Something interesting.
A senator warns this isn't good news.
Shit.
A Louisiana senator says that we should lock our doors following a classified briefing to lawmakers on the unidentified objects shot down over the weekend.
What? Lock our doors? Why? What?
I mean, balloons can't get through a door, I guess. I don't know. Like, that's so ominous.
Yeah. Like,
I hate politicians.
Yeah. Come on.
All right, I'm looking for good news.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much of anything.
This isn't good news either. This is pretty wild looking picture, though. I'm going to see if I can copy this image and send it to you. Apparently, Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro was struck in the face by lightning.
Well, that bodes well.
I mean,
you got a picture of this, you said?
I just sent it to you.
Oh my God. No pun intended. Sorry. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys this, I guess. Hang on. There we go. This is the picture that he sent me. Yeah, this doesn't look great. I'm not one for being a doomsayer, but just saying, doesn't look good. It's not a good look. How's that?
Right.
Yeah, you remember we had the one up north of us here in Ohio several years ago. Remember that football Jesus?
Touchdown Jesus, big butter Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, he got struck by lightning too. Maybe it's the placement.
Maybe it's no graven images being graded on a curve,
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say.
I'm still trying to find anything good.
Yeah, one guy here on Above Top Secret, I think he makes a good question. Where's the wreckage? Why are they being so vague about the wreckage? Where's the footage?
Right.
What could it possibly hurt for the everyday person to see, whatever it is, And make no mistake, if the balloons are not identified, that's technically an unidentified flying object. So, I don't know. 3 days have gone by since the Alaska UFO was shot down and nothing. Where's the video footage? Nothing. If these were simple balloons, why all the secrecy?
Right.
I'm just saying, okay, worst case scenario, let's go on a little bit of an adventure here. Let's say, for the sake of fun, that they're not balloons, that they're indeed otherworldly visitors. Okay?
Okay.
What are they doing? And why do we feel like we need to shoot them down? And then you have to immediately say, we shot them down. Huh? So not so helpless after all, are we? So I guess there could be a silver lining there. Like, hey, if they are menacing, at least we can shoot their balloons down. No birthday parties for them. We're not going to have a balloon in sight. We're not having it. You don't fly balloons over our backyard. I
am having seriously hard times finding good news.
That's the conspiracy.
Yeah. It's I've literally typed in good news stories today, and I'm not finding much. Let's see here. Let's try for happy news stories from around the world. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks, but
yeah, it's not a good month for news. Here's an interesting one. Unsettling footage from the ISS. Looks almost like a fleet visiting us. I am at minute marker. Where am I at here? Right around 440, I'd say 442. So interesting stuff. I've got it planned. It's a camera from the ISS, and there's a lot of lights that are just zooming past and then changing directions and zooming back. And it's pretty wild. My first thought was, well, maybe it's sped up and maybe they're satellites. Because if you guys haven't kept up with that, there is thousands upon thousands of satellites flying around the Earth right now.
Right.
Every single device we have is connected to a bunch of them.
What time did you say?
I was looking at right around 440.
Okay.
442, somewhere around there. And it's pretty neat. For the most part, a lot of the video, they're traveling in a pretty linear way. And then from what I could see there, it looked like eventually they start to change directions and things like that. Like they come in at different angles and they change or whatever. Satellites can change their direction, though. They can avoid other satellites. I mean, that's part of their, you know what I mean? But there is some here that maneuver a little bit odd. Yeah.
This looks like, okay, for the people that aren't watching, it kind of looks like if you got dust falling very slowly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's really wild.
Yeah, I don't know. This stuff is crazy. I don't know. Do you think maybe we should make it a point to try to find good news to share with everybody every week, and see if we can brighten everybody's outlook a little bit? Because if you keep following this thread, I mean, this is just a downer. You know, trains, UFOs, balloons, Jesus getting struck by lightning. I mean, you know, 73 degrees in February. I don't know.
Right.
You know what? I'm being rude. Let's, what do you think about it, Ty?
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
Yep. He's right. That's all you can do. You tune in to the Kentucky X-Files and, you know, we'll work on it together, you guys. I don't have anything else for him, Josh. I don't know. What do you got? Anything else for him?
I mean, I really don't. I'm just, every single news article that I read, you know, if I just scroll through these right here, you know, the UFO thing, Barney the Dinosaur reboot is giving people nightmares. That's the next one. The world's oldest Hebrew Bible could fetch up to $50 million at auction.
Hey, check those trunks, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Check your attic.
Right.
I don't know.
Let's see here.
I just don't know if you're going to find that, but, you know.
The New York Post says it was no mistake, Chinese balloons hinting to an attack. That's not great.
That's terrible news, yeah.
An algorithm has detected 8 mysterious signals that possibly came from aliens, and that's on Popular Mechanics.
That could be good news. Maybe they're saying, like, hey, watch out for those balloons.
Right.
We just can't translate.
Have you seen my balloons?
You guys seen some balloons go missing over there? They had all kinds of stuff on them. They were gifts. You know, cures for everything.
Apparently, I'm being listened to because the weak U.S., the title of this one is Why the U.S. Used Missiles, Not Cheap Bullets to Shoot Down the Chinese Balloon and 3 Unidentified Objects. So apparently there's a reason why they didn't use bullets.
Wonder what it is.
It's got my curiosity. I wonder if I can filter read this fast enough to...
Michael Bayed it, didn't they?
Yeah, right.
They were like, we could deflate this thing and it'll just kind of... That won't be cool. We need a...
It says you can't really pop a giant balloon with gunfire at 40,000 feet.
Wow, really? You'd think if you had enough bullets, though. Well, I don't know. I mean, how many bullets adds up to...
The air pressure up that high doesn't allow the helium to freely escape.
Oh.
Okay. So, I mean, that's viable.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, fuck me. It's fine.
Okay, U.S. government. Okay. Yeah.
The headlines had to make me look like a fool. I'm just glad that I discovered it so I can redact everything previous.
There we go. Yeah. You ever notice that when we redact stuff, it's like we never even said it?
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Professionals.
The Turkey earthquake that happened sliced open an olive grove, creating a chasm right in the middle of it that's deep enough for a house 13 floors high.
I got a buddy that I deliver to, and he has friends and family in Turkey, and he was showing me video that they were sending him, and I will say now what I said when I saw the videos for myself. Oh my God. That it was insane. I mean, the devastation that happened as fast as it did. the fact that the people there are, snapping right to and going to work to try to like save people and get things fixed and get people accounted for is impressive, because I don't know how anybody could make it through such a devastation. Like the videos that I saw these were from their phones. They're recording and literally telling people they love them because they think they're about to die. And I was sitting there with him and I'm watching and I'm like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. It was crazy, just absolutely insane. My heart goes out to them. I hope they find as many people as possible. I hope people are okay. I hope, injuries are treated. I hope buildings are fixed and at least cleared. I'm hoping that I saw multiple buildings coming down in succession, like one over here, and then they instantly look over here and another one's coming. I mean, it was too fast to react, So I'm hoping for the best for them. I know that here in the United States, we're sending aid to them to try to help. So that's good. And I imagine there's all kinds of, things out there that you can look up. And if I was a better host, I would get that information right now, and I will. I'm gonna let's see. There's got to be something. Yep, here we go. Giving. It's giving dot. Oh my God, UNHCR.org, and the main page you can literally donate to Turkey to help them. So if you got a couple extra bucks laying around, they really could use it. I'm gonna send a little bit myself, and like I said, maybe if enough of us do, it'll add up. It'll help. So yeah. And I feel like it's too soon to get into some of the conspiracies I've been told about this event, but hey, maybe in a couple shows I'll have some stuff to present, and I'd like to, because there's some really wild stuff. Especially,
we want to let the paint dry a little bit and see if anything else turns up, because we don't want to spread misinformation.
There is some really, really wild eyewitness reports from the ground right before it happened. And it's definitely going to be worth mentioning later on, I think,
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I think we should let them have their day, and we're gonna do what we can to get Tyler back here by Monday morning for you guys. Let's see what he has to say. Let's chime it in. Ty, do you have anything you want to say to the people before we end this episode?
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
There you go. I mean, there you have it.
Yeah.
So,
man, a few words.
Mysterious.
They're good words. They're good words, though.
Good words, yeah. Mysterious. That's what he is. He's very mysterious guys. He's going to give us a lot of crap when he catches up to this episode and watches it for himself. So I'm hoping that I can get it on tape, his reaction to this episode, for you guys, because it's gonna be great.
Right. I personally, I can't wait for him to see the episode uploaded, because we're not going to tell him.
Yeah. He's gonna find us out when you guys do.
Yeah, and I'm kind of curious how long it's going to take before he realizes he has a stunt double. Like, is he going to pop on and see it? What is this, Thursday morning's episode?
Yeah, this will be tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Is he going to pop on and see Tyler's stunt double?
I feel like
it going to be like a week from now? He's going to be like, hey,
stunt double. I'm just wondering if he looks and he just glances it and he's like, oh, they just used a picture of me, and he just goes on with his day like that. Like, he's literally gonna be like, that's an old picture of me, but yes, that's me. You know what I mean? I don't know. So. Hey, this will be a little bit different outro. So I'm going to say, you guys out there, take care of each other, because we're all each other has. And
well,
I don't know what happened there. So did that sound like
he just said, well, that's all I heard.
Okay. So
he's even fewer words now.
To your Kentucky X-Files.
We should have had him record a kiss because he always like kisses the you know what I mean? I don't know. We should have. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We're working on it.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be great because if you would have, we could have just put it on quick repeat. So it'd have been like.
All right. It's so weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's always weird when we're missing a guy.
Yeah, because I follow him on my goodbye. So I enjoy your Thursday, folks. Happy Thursday, y'all.
Oh yeah.
And
bringing it back around.
Keep your eyes on the skies for those balloons.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you see anything,
yeah,
for the love of God, pull your phone out.
Yeah. Yeah. Take pictures. Send it to us. You know. And don't you know what? The messages we're getting from you guys, keep them coming, man. We appreciate you.
Keep in mind too that we all work full-time careers, and sometimes we may see a message at 4:00 in the morning, but can't respond until noon.
Yeah.
We'll
never leave you hanging though.
Yeah, we'll get to you.
We'll always get back to you.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I mean,
Guys, that's weird.
This is so weird. This is how me and him feel whenever you're not on. We're like, oh, okay, we'll just.
Yeah, I was at least a phone guest for the first part.
I know. We had to deal with Robot Tyler.
Welcome back, guys, to your Kentucky X-Files.
Okay.
I like the reverb he had there. That's nice. Was he calling? What he did it in a cistern or what?
I don't know. Yeah, it was weird. All right, well.
Was he doing it inside a Chinese spy balloon?
Maybe that conspiracy. Maybe the listeners will come up with some conspiracies to what actually happened to Tyler tonight.
Right.
Huh? That'll be fun.
Yeah. Hit us with your conspiracies.
Let us know your theories. What happened to Tyler?
Tell us what happened to Tyler. Yeah. we gave you an idea what happened, but tell us what you really think.
Yeah. We could be covering it up. You never know. All right.
We are the media.
We're like the low end of the spectrum on the media.
Hey, still on the spectrum, damn it.
Yeah. All right. You guys take care. See ya.
See y'all.